Arthroscopic evaluation of discoid meniscus tears and instability using a new PRiS discoid meniscus classification. Our conflicts of interest are as listed. The PRiS lateral discoid meniscus classification system has 4 components that assess and classify width, height, stability, the presence or absence of tearing and tear patterns. In this video, we demonstrate a stepwise arthroscopic examination before and after central zone saucerization using both anteromedial and anterolateral viewing portals to evaluate lateral discoid meniscus features. From a standard anterolateral arthroscopy portal prior to meniscus saucerization, a panorama of the meniscus is visualized to allow for meniscal width and surface area assessment. A standard 5 mm arthroscopy probe is held vertically along the medial edge of the meniscus to allow for assessment of height and thickness. Probing of the meniscus is performed at the anterior meniscocapsular junction to assess stability, as well as the posterior margin of the meniscus to assess the attachment around the popliteus, and finally, lateral attachments of the meniscus are assessed. The arthroscope is then inserted into the anteromedial portal, and direct visualization of the anterior meniscocapsular junction is made, and stability is further assessed. Probing of the mid-substance of the meniscus after the initiation of saucerization is performed to allow for the assessment of delamination, and a 5 mm probe is held vertically along the medial edge of the meniscus post-saucerization to allow for peripheral height and thickness assessment. Probing of the posterior, lateral, and the anterior margins of the meniscus is performed to further assess stability. After the initiation of saucerization, the arthroscope again is moved to the medial portal to view, while probing from lateral, the posterior, anterior, and lateral margins of the meniscus, further assessing meniscal stability. The meniscus featured in this video demonstrated an abnormal width with near complete or complete coverage of the tibial plateau as evaluated on initial inspection with a 5 mm probe, which also revealed abnormal height with a thickness greater than that of a normal meniscus. Abnormal stability was present in the anterior half of the meniscus. This was especially demonstrated when viewing from the anteromedial portal while probing directly from the lateral portal. After the initiation of saucerization, horizontal tearing was also demonstrated that extended into the anterior and posterior halves of the meniscus. We thank you for your interest in viewing our video.